Hello there, my name is RobotDavid11, and this tutorial is so good that people will say it's fake. Even before taking their first step, many beginners make this common mistake. Many don't remember to consider MET-TC. M stands for mission, and our mission is to kill the Ender Dragon. E stands for enemy. Many people have fallen victim to countless mobs on their first night. To avoid this, we must entrench as soon as possible. This is where our next consideration, terrain and weather, play a significant role. We cannot simply just entrench anywhere. Our combat position must be easily defensible, and factors such as high ground and rivers must be taken into consideration. After reconnaissance on the site is complete, we can begin digging. It is imperative, especially on multiplayer, to camouflage your base. Hopefully you didn't realize that my base was actually in the bottom left corner. The other T stands for troops and support available. You may have noticed that we have absolutely no supplies. In this situation, a lot of players would loot the villages. The problem is that this was made illegal under the 4th Geneva Convention. Instead, we shall assist in developing the region. Since agriculture has been the base of civilization for many centuries, we shall prioritize that. This village has the advantage of being near a mountain. This gives us access to a lot of resources, and a lot of resources gives us a lot of industry. This is a belief many beginners have, but they fail to see the bigger picture. You see, our ironworks factory is technically a military installation, and a military installation leaves room for sabotage. But we're not going to accept defeat and cry about it. Instead, we're going to hack their communications and locate their base in Azerbaijan. Then we do a James Bond maneuver. And so now wait a second. Intel from Michael Bell?
Michael, how dare you betray me like this? You are going to pay for ratting us out.
Anyways, to reach the nether, we can use the broken nether portals, as long as we check for landmines first. Please be aware that this may also include anti-personnel mines such as the M18 Claymore. Now many people would say that traversing the nether is quite difficult because it's entirely coated in lava. On the bright side, this will make it very unlikely that we will be interdicted by pirates. You can use any tactic you want to raid the Nether Fortress. but I've noticed that many beginners don't actually know that you can use a laser designator to coordinate with artillery in order to use a shock tactic. Regardless of your chosen tactic, always make sure to pick the most adequately suited weapon for the mission. Gathering ender pearls is even easier. We simply provoke an enderman, and then we engage it with a melee weapon from the safety of our dugout. And finally, once we confirm that there are no civilians in the area, we may begin carpet bombing our way down to the stronghold. Inside, you must be ready for close quarters combat. The end will be the ultimate test of the skills we have learnt. Remember, it's just like we practice, we quickly entrench after reconnaissance, we identify our targets to avoid civilian or friendly casualties, and thanks to our industry we are able to afford extended mags on our M4A1 carbines, which can make easy work of the Ender Dragon. Now, a quick quiz. I accidentally only brought one magazine. What would you do in this situation? The correct answer is to infiltrate the enemy early and pull a James Bond on them again. Thanks to our agent, we can now exit the end safely. I hope you found that tutorial useful, and I'll see you next week.